Hey, what's up everybody? This is D with KickinBassTV. Today we're going to be talking about the Divine Swim Jig from 6th Sense and why it's hands down our favorite swim jig on the market. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below and stay tuned. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the Divine Swim Jig from 6th Sense and a few of the things that we think set it apart from pretty much every other swim jig available on the market. One of our favorite baits to throw, especially in the summertime, is a swim jig with a custom Kickin bass swim bait trailer. And when it comes to swim jig fishing, you really can't beat the Divine Swim Jig from 6th Sense. Not only has it almost tripled the number of fish we're able to catch in the summertime now, but it offers a number of features that other swim jigs on the market don't, that are really advantageous to you, the angler. Especially when it comes to soft plastic trailer baits. We all know how easy you can go through a ton of soft plastics when you're jig fishing, but if you're using the Divine Swim Jig, it's going to keep that bait intact longer, prevent it from tearing, and ultimately save you money in the long run. As we take a closer look at the Divine Jig, we'll show you some of the features that we think set it apart from the competition. First and foremost, that screw lock design bait holder is going to be the thing that keeps those trailer baits intact and ultimately saves you a ton of money on soft plastics. As far as the jig head itself, it's an ultra realistic fish head design with 3D eyes, a scoop nose, and a top place eyelet, which are not only great for more effortlessly keeping your bait in the water column, but also gives you the ability to work this jig across the bottom in situations where maybe you're doing some bed fishing in the spawn, or maybe you're just fishing shallow water in general and want to work through the weeds. That and the combination of the brush guard give it a great weedless presence underwater, and with the 5/0 black nickel hook that's super stout, it's not going to bend out on 95% of the fish you catch, and we're going to show you how to put the Kitech trailer on them right now. It's a relatively simple thing to do, but it can take a little bit of practice at first to make sure you get it right the first time and you're not ruining your soft plastics. Essentially, you're going to stick that hook through the center of the face of the bait, work it about 1 inch to 1.5 inches into the body of the swim bait. Once you've got it pulled through the body, make sure that you pull back those skirt bands so that they don't get stuck in that screw lock, and then just slowly begin to twist your bait onto the hook. For the most part, that tail is going to turn right with it without getting snagged up on the hook too often, but it will happen from time to time, so just be mindful of that so that you don't tear your baits up. Other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. That's going to be the profile you're left with, and it's going to offer 2 different bites. You're going to get that feeding bite from the swim bait, and then you're going to get that reactionary bite that you get with jig fishing. As you can see here, we even threw it out in front of a bed of lily pads, which is a spot we'd usually fish a topwater frog or a Texas rig craw, but we decided to throw the swim jig out around the perimeter of the bed. Sure enough, pretty much right on the drop, we got slammed by another decent sized bass. So hopefully this has inspired you guys to get out and try your luck at some swim jig fishing, because it's absolutely a killer way to catch fish in the summer. And 6th Sense has over 30 different varieties of swim jigs, so head over to their website by clicking the link in the description down below and pick one up for yourself. As always, the best way to support us is to hit that subscribe button, and you can stay up to date with all our new content by hitting that bell notification right next to it. Until next time, guys, I'm D with KickinBassTV.
Subscribe!